Hello out there, welcome back to Mass Effect Legendary Edition Control Run. We are here on the planet Vermeer, and I'm going to steal some stuff right in front of this guy while Rex apparently has a temper tantrum. But before we go talk to Rex, we should probably, we'll just let him cool off for a bit. So we're going to talk to our friends, starting with the lovely and talented Tali'Zorah.
The upcoming battle frightens me, but I know Saren must be stopped.
No input on Rex, huh, dear?
The Krogan seems very upset.
I don't know what would make you think that. Okay, yeah, maybe that. Garrus.
I'm concerned about Rex. Can we still trust him? With all these defenses, Saren must be hiding something big.
Ashley Madison Williams.
It won't be an easy fight, but we're ready when you are.
Caden.
I don't like the way Rex is behaving. He's really on edge.
Oh yeah, he's edging real hard over there.
If we fail, no one will hear of this. If we succeed, same result.
The mission will succeed. The captain will not have it any other way.
I've been on this mission far too long. My brood won't even recognize me. We better succeed. We still feel the toll of the Krogan rebellion.
Prostrats. Liara.
I am worried that Rex's allegiance to you may be waning.
Whatever gave you that idea? You know, I had a friend who liked to do that a lot. His name was Goku. Although he used less literal guns for it, and he considered it training, not stress relief. Hey, I know what'll make you happy. How about I teach you how to do a Kamehameha? No? Alright then.
This isn't right, Shepard. If there's a cure for the genophage, we can't destroy it.
Okay. Before we get too far into this conversation, we do need to say something about this. We've talked a lot to Rex up to this point. About the genophage. About his people. About the way they were. The way the genophage came to be. About how he feels about them now. But now we see a different side of Rex. We see a Rex that actually has hope for the future of the Krogan. Who sees a light at the end of the tunnel. It's understandable that seeing this possible end might upset him. The problem is, the light at the end of the tunnel is an oncoming train.
I understand you're upset, but we both know Saren's the enemy here. He's the one you should be angry with.
Really? Saren created a cure for my people. You want to destroy it. Help me out here, Shepard. The lines between friend and foe are getting a little blurry from where I stand.
Yeah, but consider this, Rex. You went to battle with your own flesh and blood, your own father, because you couldn't stand seeing the Krogan basically just putting itself into a death spiral. You now have the Krogan putting itself into a death spiral, literally, philosophically, metaphysically, a death spiral as a species. Not because of the genophage, but because of what they're doing in the wake of the genophage. Your people have fallen into nihilism. And you think that the only way to get them out is by subjecting themselves to being slaves to the most fatalistic species in the galaxy?
This isn't a cure, it's a weapon, and if Saren is allowed to use it, you won't be around to reap the benefits. None of us will.
That's a chance we should be willing to take. This is the fate of my entire people we're talking about. I've been loyal to you so far. Hell, you did more for me than my family ever did. But if I'm going to keep following you, I need to know we're doing it for the right reasons.
You want to know about the right reasons, Rex? The right reasons are to protect your people from their own demise. Now, sure, in a certain sense, curing the genophage might do that at this point. But even if that's the case, and even setting aside the fact that you would be slaves all over again, to cure the genophage and the Krogans at this stage, while they are still just caught up in a culture of war and aggravation and fighting for the sake of fighting, thinking that's all that they are good for, that is more likely to get the Krogan genocided than it is to save them. Because a Krogan species in this state, the entire rest of the galaxy is going to be scared shitless of them. And this is why I need you, Rex. I need you because I've seen you despair over the fate of your people. I need you because I have seen you mourn the fact that your species is killing itself faster than the genophage would. I need you because if there's ever a point where the Krogan are going to be worthy of having the genophage cured, you're going to be the one to lead them to that path. You want to talk about doing this for the right reasons? We're doing this for the big picture. We're doing this for your entire race.
Rex, these Krogan are not your people. They're slaves of Saren, tools. Is that what you want for them?
No, we were tools for the Council once. To thank us for wiping out the Rachni, they neutered us all. I doubt Saren will be as generous. All right, Shepard. You've made your point. I don't like this, but I trust you enough to follow your lead. Just one thing. When we find Saren, I want his head.
With that, we have averted a catastrophe. But not just a simple catastrophe in terms of losing a squad mate. Because if we had failed that, we'd have had to either kill Rex or have one of our teammates kill him. Again, just within the context of this game as well, Shepard would be thinking big picture still. Shepard would be thinking about the fate of the Krogans and how Rex feels about them, thinking about his feelings and thinking about what would be most likely to save them. But also in a meta context, we have thought about the big picture. Because there's a war. There's a storm on the horizon. We are going to need all the help we can get. We need Rex. We need the Krogan.
Thank you for speaking with the Krogan. The assault on Saren's base will be difficult enough as it is.
Looks like someone's got a plan.
I assume that means you've come up with a plan.
Of sorts. We can convert our ship's drive system into a 20-kiloton ordnance. Crude, but effective.
Nice. Drop that nuke from orbit, and Saren can kiss his Turian ass goodbye.
Unfortunately, the facility is too well fortified for that. We'll need to place the bomb at a precise location.
Oh, I don't like where this is going.
Where do we take the nuke? And how do we get there?
The bomb must be taken to the far side of the facility. Your ship can drop it off, but we'll need to infiltrate the base, disable the AA guns, and pacify any ground forces first.
You want us to go in on foot? We don't have enough men.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. If we try to go into Normandy, they're going to shoot us down. They know we're about. They're watching the skies for us. If we slip in under the radar, though...
It does sound a bit risky. Is there no other way?
No, but I think we can work around that. I'm going to divide my men into 3 teams and hit the front of the facility. While we've got their attention, you can sneak your shadow team in the back.
You're right. That is risky. So risky, I almost don't want you to do it.
It's a good idea, but your people are going to get slaughtered.
We're tougher than we look, Commander. But it's true. I don't expect many of us will make it out alive. And that makes what I'm going to ask even more difficult. I need one of your men to accompany me, to help coordinate the teams.
On the one hand, I feel like this is a bad decision. This could possibly get one of my people killed. On the other hand, experienced leadership alongside the Solarians would help foster human-Solarian relations, so... big picture wins again.
We'll need someone who knows Alliance communication protocols.
I volunteer, Commander.
Not so fast, LT. Commander Shepard will need you to arm the nuke. I'll go with the Solarians.
With all due respect, Gunnery Chief, it's not your place to decide.
Why is it that whenever someone says, with all due respect, they really mean kiss my ass?
I mean... you're not wrong.
Who would be better suited to the mission?
Either of these 2 will do, Commander. Both seem willing to sacrifice their lives if necessary, though if we are lucky, such sacrifices won't be required.
Okay, we have a big decision here. Who do we send with Kirrahe to potentially certain death? Ashley, you're coming with me, darling.
Alenko, you're with the captain. Keep it simple. Understood?
Aye, aye, Commander.
I will have the ordnance loaded onto the Normandy and brief your crew on its detonation sequencing. Do you have any questions before we go, Commander?
Yes, quite a lot. Is there any way that we can do this where no one dies?
The Normandy's picking me up. How will your teams escape the blast?
We will engage the Geth as long as possible. Once the bomb is in place, we will fall back to try and escape the blast radius. If we move quickly, we should be able to escape with acceptable casualties. If not, then our memories will live on as martyrs to a greater cause.
You talk like this is a suicide mission.
I won't lie to you, Commander. There is a chance none of us will survive this assault, even your team. But we do what is necessary.
We do what we can with what we have, where we are, because we have no other fucking choice.
Shadow seems clear enough. What would the other teams be called?
Eigor, Manovai, and Jaeto. They were the initial settlements on our first 3 colony worlds. They are at the heart of Solarian territory to this day. These names will remind my men what they are fighting for. They must have a personal stake in the fight if we are to have any chance of success.
I want to know more about the bomb. How reliable is it going to be?
Its reliability depends on the person arming it, but it will do the job. The drive system is highly impervious to damage from external sources. Once it has been armed, very little can stop it. The key is getting it into place and armed before the Geth can stop us.
Well, in the words of a certain science fiction character played by David Tennant, allons-y!
I'm ready when you are, Captain.
Excellent. Then if you'll excuse me, I need to prepare my men.
Well, this is it. Don't do anything foolish while I'm gone, Ash. And that goes for you too, Commander.
We'll be fine, LT.
Hey!
Good luck.
Hey! Don't worry. It's me.
Is there something you wanted to say, Caden?
It's just weird going under someone else's command. I've got so used to working with you. All of you.
Don't worry so much. We'll see you on the other side.
I know, I just wanted to say that it's been an honor serving with you, Commander.
Oh, don't say that, Caden.
It doesn't matter if we're not in the same unit. We are still a team. Watch each other's backs, keep your eyes open, and fight like I know you can. We'll all come out of this in one piece.
You bet, Commander.
You all know the mission and what is at stake. I have come to trust each of you with my life, but I have also heard murmurs of discontent. I share your concerns. We are trained for espionage. We would be legends, but the records are sealed. Glorying in battle is not our way. Think of our heroes. The silent step who defeated a nation with a single shot. Or the ever alert who kept armies at bay with hidden facts. These giants do not seem to give us solace here, but they are not all that we are. Before the network, there was the fleet. Before diplomacy, there were soldiers. Our influence stopped the Rachni, but before that, we held the line. Our influence stopped the Krogan, but before that, we held the line. Our influence will stop Saren. In the battle today, we will hold the line.
Oh, don't say that. I know how the Battle
Good
of
luck,
the Line
Commander.
went.
I hope we will meet again.
Don't say that. I know how the Battle of the Line went. Well, I did say Ashley was coming with me. You know what? Partially because it's bound. It'll balance us out. It'll unbalance us a little bit, but it doesn't seem right that we not bring or not Rex along with us. After all, part of me is doing it to keep an eye on him, make sure that he's going to be fully committed to the mission. But a part of it is as a gesture of trust. We're putting a lot of faith in him, bringing him along for this.
Com check. Do you read me, Commander?
It's fine. Let's move.
Good. We'll start our push. We'll try to make it to the AA guns, but it might be up to you to finish the job. And Commander, if you see any way to undermine their defenses, we could definitely use the help.
Alright, so this is the main portion of Vermeer.
Shadow is on the ground. Repeat, Shadow is on the ground. Lieutenant Alenko with AE Gore team. Manovai, Jayeto team. Move. Time to get some attention.
Yeah, a lot can go wrong here for a great many reasons.
Fire is coordinated on Manovai team. We can't reach the Geth turrets. They're out of range.
Negative contact.
So we are going to have to be very careful. We are going to have to watch our asses, and more importantly, watch out for important stuff. Like snipers. Gee, this looks a little familiar.
All clear, Commander.
I feel like I held out and survived here on Pinnacle Station in a spot not unlike this. Geth communications disrupted. There are several spots that we kind of have to go a little bit out of our way for here. But they're important.
Something scrambled. They're targeting. We've got a shot. Lieutenant Alenko, take the heat off Manovai.
If we miss even one of these, we could create a very dangerous situation for us. Something that has impact on the future. Ooh, level. So we need to be keeping an eye for special spots with people and things. Shot in the hip, and you're to blame.
All
So, yeah.
targets down.
So yeah, we need to keep our eyes out for special moments. Yeah, I'm not gonna kick intimidation any further than I have to. What I'm gonna do here is bump basic armor. Oh, got to check the rest of the squad. Advanced overkill for Rex. Nothing special for Ashley. Check my map. Communications tower. I think that's where I just was. We'll find out if we head back to this.
Calling SAT strikes. JNO, watch for comm stations. Alenko, can you see anything?
Yeah, this looks different. Familiar, but different. Satellite ugly disrupted with a single shot. So much for that cloned Krogan. Clonegin. So much for that cloned Krogan. A Clonegin, if you will. Ah, you're right, that doesn't quite scan.
Aircraft heading to perimeter stations to recharge. Bunker up before they come back.
Yeah, again, this looks very familiar. So we're gonna want to go this way. Head back a little ways. One very important reason. For that. And also for this. Why did we do that? I'll tell you. Later.
Air threat has not materialized. We may be getting some help from the shadow.
Freeze them and seize them. Or in this case, seize them and freeze them, I guess.
Shadow team must be getting close. Hold the line, men. Hold the line.
Love isn't always on time. Alright, well, we can't go in, so...
We've got access to base security. Should be able to cut the alarms from here. Might even be able to trigger alarms on the far side of the base. It'll clear the guards out for us, but they might be too much for Lieutenant Alenko and the Solarians to handle.
You're right. We've got enough trouble.
Just disable the alarms. We can handle any guards inside.
Every bit helps. Oh, they've got Solarians on their side. It must be nice. It must be nice to have Solarians on your side.
Captain Kirrahe said something about losing some men. This more of that indoctrination we heard about, Commander? What's going on here?
Well, odds are, yes. It must be nice, it must be nice to have Solarians on your side. It must be nice, must be nice to have Solarians on your side. Look back at the colony charter. The ink hasn't dried. It must be nice, it must be nice. Have Solarians on your side.
Hello? Is someone out there?
Give a little ground, Lieutenant. We don't want them to bunker up. Draw them out.
Alright, well, I forget which is the way that we're supposed to go. But this takes us down.
Well, you're not a Gath, and you're not wearing a lab coat. I guess I'm glad to see you. Lieutenant Gonto Imnes of the 3rd Infiltration Regiment, captured during recon. I assume the fleet was called in to destroy the base?
Yes. Hi, my name's Fleet.
The transmission wasn't clear. The fleet's not coming.
I see. Then you must be the infiltration team. I know the captain. He will want this facility destroyed. My team was altered, indoctrinated. He knew about the breeding grounds. But the indoctrination is a greater threat, and far more horrifying. I watched good people reduced to mindless husks. There wasn't anything left. Others died during the experiments. I envy them.
Do you know anything about the experiments they were conducting?
They were studying indoctrination. Symptoms, progress. Saren uses it to control his people, but I don't think he fully understands it. I don't know much else. I just saw what it did to the others. Turned them into empty husks. I can't end up like that, please. Let me out.
You can't control what doesn't let control you.
I'm opening your cell, but then you're on your own.
Don't look back and hope to outrun the blast, A better chance than I had before you showed up. Thank you, human. And good luck. You'll need it.
Yes, especially because I imagine I'm going to be killing you
No
later.
threat here, Commander. This is horrible.
No, this is no way to treat a prisoner. Kill them, sure, but to leave them like this.
Better to die than to live like this.
I'm with you, Commander. The blast would get them anyway. And damned if I'd want to end up like this. No way.
Am I getting renegade points for that? Yes. Can I spare them? Also, yes. Okay. I think I need to take the elevator. Oh.
What is going on here? Where are the guards? Where is Saren? No, stay back. This is important work. This is the glorious salvation of my species.
This is getting you killed. Glorious salvation of this species. Ha! Just see those husks? Did you honestly think that after they were done with the Solarians, that you wouldn't be next? You know, on Earth, there's an old saying. First they came for the communists, but I did not speak out, for I was not a communist. Then they came for the Jews, and I did not speak out, because I was not Jew. Then they came for the Krogans. Okay, I might be losing the plot there.
Don't shoot! Please, I just want to get out of here before it's too late.
Right. I don't believe you.
I'm not gonna hurt you. Who are you?
Ranathanoptis, neurospecialist. But this job isn't worth dying over, or worse. You think the indoctrination only affects prisoners? Sooner or later, Saren will want to dissect my brain too.
I thought this was a breeding facility.
Not this level. We're studying Sovereign's effect on organic minds. At least that's what I assumed. Saren kept us in the dark as much as possible.
You helped him, and you don't even know why?
I didn't have the option of negotiating. This position is a little more permanent than I had expected. But I can help you. This elevator behind me goes to Saren's private lab. I can get you in. See? Full access. All of Saren's private files. Are we good? Can I go?
Okay, but first you are going to make like a good evil villainess and tell me everything you know.
What were you studying here?
It's that ship, Sovereign. It emits some kind of signal. Undetectable, but it's there. I've seen the effects. Saren uses it to influence his followers, to control them. It's called indoctrination. Direct exposure to the signal turns you into a mindless slave, like the Solarian test subjects. But there's collateral damage, too.
Rana, you are the luckiest person on Firmire. You know why? Because you're last on my list. But if I see you doing shady shit again, call me Percy, because I will show no mercy.
I'm gonna blow this place to hell and gone. If you want to make it out alive, you better start running.
What? You can't. But I'll never. Ah!
I enjoyed that.
Yeah, I enjoyed the Critical Role reference too. Ashley Madison Williams is a critter. Who knew? It's almost like I knew the elevator was going to open behind.
Commander, look over here. It's another beacon, like the one on Eden Prime.
I'm aware of that, Ashley. And I am also very cautious. I have a bad feeling about this. So we're going to save this for next time. Until then, or until we meet, whenever we meet again. Later, y'all.